here. This is actually for, welcome to Vlogmas, forgot to say this, I'm just too excited. It's a little different. I am going to be announcing the pet I'm going to be getting in this Vlogmas, because you guys have waited too long, and I have waited too long, and I wanted to tell you guys. So I'm going to be unboxing this. I'll go ahead and tell you guys, it is a corn snake. I'm super excited. We picked out the one I'm getting. That's a surprise. It will make a surprise. So, I brought this, I don't know what you would call it. Oh, yeah, tank here with me right now. Got to, yeah, flip it over. This is the 40-gallon terrarium, I guess you'd call it. I got for the snake. Or I got for Christmas, at least. And I just couldn't keep it a secret any longer, since the video is going to be coming out in a few days, since I am getting the snake in a few days. So yeah, I'm just going to be doing Vlogmas. It's just me unboxing this tank and setting it up. Going to be doing a voiceover. I wasn't planning on doing a voiceover originally, but it is kind of all over the place. So the first thing it comes with is 2 digital thermometers, and they measure the humidity. This mat, since it is for bearded dragons, and bearded dragons, I don't believe, have to have bedding, so it's like a little mat. I don't know, I opened it. I'm not going to be using it. I thought I might, and I wanted to test it out, but I decided I wasn't going to. Like, of course I would add bedding too, but use it along with the bedding, like on the very bottom, but there's really no point, and the bedding would just get stuck to it, so I just didn't. And then it came with this giant lock, like climbing Heidi house. I didn't end up, in the final part of what you will see in the end of the video, since I did like kind of rearrange it, when I kind of did rearrange it after I was done with this, where you see at the end, because Katie came over and gave me some hides and some like stuff for it, so it kind of was a little, yeah, so I didn't end up putting that in there. It comes with this little feeding doll, as it says, which opens, and I was trying to test out if I could use all my strength and open it, and I could, so I'm going to have to put something on there, since snakes are very strong. But, yeah, as you can see them off in the background. And back to the lock, I was saying, is the lock is just, like, really big. It takes up a lot of room, so I decided I would just put, like, since they do have to have 2 Heidi houses, and that's a little too open to be a Heidi house for a snake, in my opinion, or for at least the snake I'm getting at the size he is. He is a baby. And yeah, I'm not going to show you guys a picture until a few days later, when I will be unboxing him. I will be doing a Vlogmas on that, which is like probably the most exciting Vlogmas. Yeah, not probably, definitely. Vlog, and it is pretty cool. I got really annoyed because all the stuff had like sticky like consistency stuff, and it wasn't like tape. It was like, I don't know if you guys know, if you unbox something and there's this like weird sticky stuff. I don't know, but it was all over the place, and I ended up not being able to get some of it off because it was just too hard. Like, I mean, I know they don't want all of them to slide around, but it's annoying. It's really annoying. Especially this thing. This is the thing I could not get off of the sticky thing, because I tried for a long time to get it off, as you guys see, and like I failed the whole time. So, I cut out the clips of me trying to take that off because it took like 10 minutes. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but I didn't get all of it off just because it did not come with a heat mat, because I'm not sure, I don't think Bearded Dragons have to have one, so we had to actually buy one. Well, my mom did, and it was full of 40-gallon tank. It wasn't the biggest, but I think it's big enough because it covers makes a lot of it warm. And here's me trying to do it again, then I just give up. But I was testing out to see if I could if I should put that at the bottom, but I decided not to. There's no point in doing it. Yeah. Don't know what to say except for that. I don't want to end the voiceover because it would just be like me doing something right away after I end up. That makes sense. Okay. So, I was just checking if it had any cracks or any things, making sure it's really sturdy, and it actually is. It's pretty sturdy. So, then here's me setting it up. I was putting a digital thermometer and it tests the thing on each side, because the heat and the cold side, I say the cold side, I don't mean to say that. I ended up actually replacing them and relocating them. I will end up using a actual digital thermometer, because these are not very good, actually. They are not the most accurate thing, because I was opening the door to it and actually it just spun down a little bit, a tiny bit, but still. And on the heat side, when I put the heating mat, it was I had to put it on on the bedding to make a difference. So it's kind of a little frustrating, but that's okay. It also came with 2 water bowls. Well, I guess for Bearded Dragons, it would be a food bowl and a water bowl, but snakes. I'll probably use the other one. I probably won't fill them both water. I'll probably use the other one I'll probably use the other one just for feeding, since I don't want bedding to get on them. I just said that. Okay. This is the hide I actually got from PetSmart, because I didn't know Katie was coming over later. She ended up coming over later and giving me some hides, so I didn't know she was going to do that. I wouldn't have bought that, because it was $15 for a small hide. $15. Hides are small. And I was just using that temporarily, because I was just going to get one. But Katie ended up providing me with 2 more. Or I'd say 2 more. So I didn't end up needing that. And that's just me looking for my scissors. I could not find them. For the life of me. They just disappeared, and then they just reappeared. It was so random. So that took a while for me to find my scissors. But I ended up finding them out of nowhere. Yeah. And then I finally found them, and this is the time for the bedding. I kind of got 2 bags. They were each $10, so that was $20. So I thought 2 bags would be enough, but it ended up it covered the thing, but it was 2 inches deep, and I kind of wanted it to be more than that. But I might get more in the future. I don't know. It is expensive though. I don't know if it's cheaper on Amazon or something, but we happen to be at PetSmart, so yeah. The people who used to put animal pet stores, yeah, I buy supplies from them, because I need supplies for my animals. No one's saying that. For a second my head was people don't want you buying from pet stores, but it's just pets, and I usually don't buy any of my pets from pet stores. The only pets I've ever bought from pet stores was hamsters, and also Martha, my cat. And I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's it. The rest I just rescued. I don't get hamsters for Craigslist, because Craigslist, honestly, the only animals I've ever got from Craigslist is my bunnies. I'm getting really distracted, but my bunnies. So it's kind of like sketchy, and I don't know, like, no, like, if I ever look at Craigslist ads for hamsters, they're like 10 million miles away from me. So yeah. This is the moment I realized that the thermometer was in the way of that, so I had to relocate them. But the sticky adhesive, of course, stuck to the tank, so it left more things, as you barely can see. I wish I could zoom in, but I can't. Tried to cover it, but it was pretty obvious. But it's fine, because it doesn't have to be perfect. Sorry, I'm filming this at night. I mean, not filming, editing. I'm tired. So that's the hide. So I'm just gonna, like, fast forward it a little bit. Not fast forward, like, zoom it up, speed it up. Final setup. I kind of changed it around because Katie actually ended up coming over and gave me a few things for my sink. So I'm going to be showing you guys, like, the full-on tour. So it's really nice. Open it like this. You can also open it from the top as well. Then I've got a Heidi house here, thermometer and humidity tracker, little bendy thing, a bunch of sticks, water bowl, like a log. This is the warm side. The heat pad is on this side. I've got water and another hide. This is probably actually for feeding, just because I don't want bedding. I'm eating the bedding. So yeah, that's basically the tour. It also comes with some snakes or awesome skateboardists. It didn't come with this, but as a whole right here, where you can just go ahead and slide that through. So now it's all set. It is the next day. I actually forgot to film Vlogmas. I forgot to upload it yesterday, so and I did. Tomorrow is going to be an exciting Vlogmas, so I decided I would just open this, and I did not want to do just the whole Vlogmas without me opening this package, but I am going to be opening this package. So, well, cool. So I got some things from Pickle's Pet Shop because sadly it is closing, and I have always wanted to support her and buy something from her, and I thought since there was a sale, this is a good time to do so. So I bought like some stuff, and I thought it was gonna be in a bigger box, honestly. I see it's this mat, this woven mat I got from it's actually bigger than I expected, so I might, it was $5. I might actually use this for my bunny since it was bigger than I expected. These are the feeding tongs for my snake. He is coming in tomorrow, so that's the really exciting news. Well, this is what I was really excited about. It is so cute. It's actually smaller than I thought, actually. But that's okay. Can't expect much. It was pretty cheap. I'm definitely going to wrap this and give it to him. I have this way. And then I got some treats, and she included a sticker. A really nice big sticker. Yes, for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.